Come out of the box.
Hello YouTube, cheer and welcome to The Basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
D-Boy Slim.
The Basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. Now first of all, 2 weeks ago we did a show named Yo Gotti Killed Young Dolph, episode 31. Those of you who regularly watch this show, you know what we mean when we say so-and-so killed so-and-so. We mean in the debate. But who knew that young Dolph's truck would get shot up this weekend? Ha! So you know, we're going right back on that today. We're gonna call this part 2. What you say?
Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful out here. We're going on part 2 today. Speaking of part 2, we all know Remy Ma killed Nicki Minaj over the weekend. Now, it's been reported Remy's gonna drop a second one called Child's Play. We don't know yet. But tomorrow, we're gonna let it slide. We're gonna give Nicki some time to respond so we have a decent debate. But either way, tomorrow we're doing part 2 of last Tuesday's debate, episode 36. You see, this is why you gotta watch the show, y'all. 2 weeks in a row, the subjects of our debates become the hottest topics in hip hop only days later. I mean, we're on part 2, and part 1 was posted 4 days before Remy Ma ever even dropped a diss track. Facts. Anyway, we're getting into it. If you missed part 1 of the Yo Gotti and Young Dolph debate, don't worry about it. You can go back and check it out, episode 31. But also, we'll be filling you in with video clips all throughout today's show. No big deal. With that being said, let's go.
Come out of the box, boy.
Here we go. Today's topic. Does Yo Gotti even need to respond to Young Dolph with a diss track? I'm one of those that say keep getting your money. You giving him light, and for what? Pulling him up, you know, he's on his come up. That's obvious to see. He's on his come up. Give him more light for what? Let him make his own music and make his own tracks. If he feels that, you know, on his way to going where he wants to go, he has to call out Yo Gotti and say this and that about Yo Gotti. I like the way Gotti's going about it. That's your business. You know, you got to get to where I'm at. To me, I told my man off air, to me this is a similar stunt to when Shorty Low was trying to get in the game, and T.I. was at the top of the game yelling, I'm the king of the South, I'm Rep Bankhead, and Shorty Low had street credibility coming from the West Side and coming from Bankhead. And so who do you go at? You shoot at the top dog. Oh, he's not this, oh, he wasn't that. Oh, I was this in the streets, and oh, I was that. Again, T.I. rap better. This being my analogy. Again, Yo Gotti raps better. Period. He makes better music at this point in their career. He makes better music. He just signed the deal with management deal, with Roc Nation and Jay-Z. He's in the better space right now in their careers, and like I said, he's paved the way for artists such as Young Dolph. So for him to be attacking him is kind of silly to me. You know, I like that.
But the problem is he did respond though.
With what?
He responded with, don't beef with me. That was actually a diss track. I know it's a lot of fake diss tracks out there.
Hold, pause. Let's pause right there.
We pausing, go ahead.
It's not official unless you say a man's name. All that indirect subliminal rappers do that all day. Unless you say the man, Yo Gotti, he has a mixtape, Whole Gotti, he's calling the man brother and baby mom out, he's said the man's name. If Young Gotti ain't said it, ain't nobody name yet, he ain't no diss track came out.
First of all, he wasn't really snapping on that don't beef with me anyway.
Bottom line.
But it was a diss track because he said specifically that he's not going to go back and forth. You know exactly who he's talking about. He said specifically he don't respond with the words, he responds with the guns.
Well, then you're not dissing it. There's no dissing. Are you saying I'm not going to do that?
Okay, so it's not a diss, it's a response. It's a response. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't diss him.
This guy.
It's just facts. That's facts.
He's with you with the word.
It's just facts. He responded though, and he said, he was very dismissive. Let's just say that to be the least. He was dismissive of him, and he could have been. And he said he don't respond with words, he responds with the chopper.
I see where you're going with that.
Right. Now, if that's the case, you may respond with the choppers. And what happened over the weekend, we all know, is the elephant in the room. Young Dolph Van got shot up.
With the chopper.
With the chopper. We don't know who did it, and we're not going to say that we know who did it. I don't know who did it. Did you see him? I didn't see him. But hypothetically, if you did respond with the choppers, you still lost because you didn't know you was going up against the Obama van from Young Dolph. You see, that's how you still win out here. You don't respond with the words, you respond with the choppers. You responded with the choppers and hit nothing. That means you should have just responded with the words, because either way you look at it, you lost again.
Let me respond to you. And that is that, he didn't lose anything. First of all, you're speculating.
Right, we don't know.
That, and insinuating.
We don't know.
That it may have been Gotti's doing that Dolph's car got shot up 100 times.
May have been.
I don't know. You got to be careful out here.
We don't know.
You got to be careful out here. But, I'm not going to sit up here and speculate that Gotti did that. However, like I said, I like Gotti's approach about it. I'm not talking about beef with a grown man on the tracks. I'm just not going to do that. Letting our nuts swing about I'll do this and I'll do that and I was this and I was that.
Is this hip hop or what are we talking about here?
It is hip hop, and Gotti check the CM9. It's one of the hottest mixtapes out. He speaks about the signing of him and Jay-Z. Nice. Kanye on the beats. Like, nice. Y'all gotta check that. Yo Gotti. Y'all gotta check that.
Now,
this is hip hop.
Listen, I said in part 1, when a man come out, talk about your brother, your baby moms, right? Your family. I don't care what you thought it was or who you're not beefing with or this and that. It's either the choppers or a diss track that something has to happen. That's just man to man. That's just man to man. But this is also hip hop. I also said in the last debate, you may see a clip of it here, that Young Dolph may not rap as good. Let's not act like Yo Gotti isn't a better rapper. That's true. That's what's up. But back to the question, who's winning the beef between Young Dolph and Yo Gotti? You can go into the history. But this dude with the song Gelato and Play With Your Bitch has done a back-to-back on Gotti with basically no reciprocation. But in this beef, if you can't respond with something, again, we don't know if that was Yo Chopper. And I'm not even trying to speculate. It don't matter. Because even if it wasn't you, when you do try to come with the choppers, you too may hit up against the Obama van. That's what I'm calling it from now on, the Obama van. Your boy had the bulletproof joint ready. Ready. I told you that you had to be built a certain way to even talk about Yo Gotti like this. To even bring your mouth to say some things that he said about Yo Gotti, who we know is solid in these streets. You have to be built a certain way. He said he smashed Gotti's baby moms. I haven't heard nobody say he didn't yet. There's no rebuttal. There's two joints out.
The mixtape been out 2 weeks top.
The dude went at him. You know that you have to be built a certain way to go at a dude when you say his young niggas want to shoot at Gotti and he's stopping them from doing it. The reason why is because we know that Gotti has his clout. Nobody here is an idiot. And we know that Gotti can get done whatever he needs to get done. To even say that in the same place in Memphis, to even say that on the record, you had to be built a certain way and you got to have a team of a certain stature. I believe that this guy, Young Dolph, I'm going to call him Young Baby, because that's what he reminds me of. The realness is too real. The authenticity is there. In his lines, he got it. In part 2, we've proven it. It didn't have to be Gotti that sent those shots out. Whoever did that is finding out now that Dolph is built a certain way. When you ride around in Obama vans, then you can say what you need to say about whoever you need to say it about. And Yo Gotti needs to come back hard and quickly before, because I'm gonna be honest with you, we get the comments. Y'all leave the comments. I didn't think I was gonna get the type of response from you guys, the listeners and watchers, like I did. But I think it was like 70% for Dolph. 70% for Dolph. Gotti might be slipping if he doesn't respond soon, and these are the facts.
The response may have been the shots that were thrown in Young Dolph's car. And you say, oh, well, he won with that. You're not winning when people shooting at you. Let's keep it clear with that. Like, you may have been fortunate enough and resourceful enough to go ahead and put the bulletproof on your vehicle, which is smart when you're running around talking reckless about other dudes that obviously live a certain lifestyle. So that's very smart of you. But to say that he's winning in that, you know, I don't know a dude that wants to walk out his house and worry about getting shot at. That being said, like I said, let's wrap this one up. Does Yo Gotti need to respond? Not really. Because one thing I learned in other rap beefs, if you continue to make good music, we will listen.
Or, yeah, you do need to respond, because as we see from the comments, as we see from how Dolph is built, it's only a matter of time before it starts to go like this. And he starts to get exactly what he was looking for, Dolph that is, which is the shine and the light and the crown of Memphis. I don't know. You guys decide.
Dissing somebody doesn't make you have better music, or it doesn't make you rap any better.
Unless, well, fine. You guys decide. What's going on here? I mean, should he respond? Does he need to respond? I think he does. I think Yo Gotti needs to show why he has the crown. This is hip hop and this is what it's about. But as my man said, D-Boy says you don't need to when you're already on top, as long as you keep making good music. Both of those are good points. We want to know what you think. Leave it right down there. Exactly. Right down there in the comments. Let us know. Don't forget, all the beats you're hearing, you know exactly what that is. Team Box Cutter Beats. Get them right down there. Also, subscribe, like. What's good? Yeah, there it is. Listen. Thank you.
Shout outs?
Thank you, guys. Oh, we got shout outs. Yes. These are kind of long. Let's see how we can shorten them up. First of all, I just want to talk to Just Cuz. Juscuz. Just Cuz WH. Okay? He said, nice show. Bama watching. Oh, Bama. Thank you, Alabama. Y'all out there, boy. He says, y'all cool. Keep it up. All that good stuff, man. You saying nobody really looking for blood. Everybody needs to start getting money with Dolph. Now, things might have changed since this weekend, my friend. But anyway, Just Cuz WH. Thank you for that. Max Millie. Yo, he's talking about, I don't know if you guys know this, before I went on vacation, I asked the question, what does everybody think of Tech 9? Max Millie said he's the #1 independent rapper in the world till this day. And he turned down $60 million not too long ago for his label, Strange Music. Now, I didn't know all of that either. I didn't know he had turned that down. But I do know that he's up there, and #1 sounds about right of independent artists. We can have a debate about that too. we're gonna end up debating that. But anyway, Max
Get into
Millie. What you saying?
So we'll get into it.
Exactly. Max Millie, thank you. Just Cuz WH, thank you. That's the two we're gonna talk about. Anyway, Max Millie, Just Cuz, WH, and everybody else that watches this show, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed part 2. Leave your comments down there.
We out of here.
Peace.